What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another Danmachi video, and we have a bit of bittersweet news today, guys. This is like the last, literally, the last brand new news day we will ever have. At least that I could think of off the top of my head. We're gonna have maybe like a part 2 to this or whatever, but this is kind of it. After this, after the anniversary, it seems like it's all going to be reruns. They did say there are going to be some new units, and there's going to be, I mean, obviously rerun campaigns and things like that, but as far as, you know, raw content goes, this kind of is it. So it's a bit weird, but let's just get into it. Ongoing campaigns. We're going to do this, yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. So we got the Leafia and Krazo banners. I kind of hit one and done on these. They do have a bundle, but it's not terribly important to me. So here we go. So we've got the final piece of this saga, and as you can see, Belle is going to be part of this. So we have something massive coming here. Thanks to the efforts of the Hostess of Fertility and Freya and Hestia Familias, the heroes of Auraria are slowly pushing back against Dionysus' evil machinations. Spoilers if you haven't done the story. But madness yields to no one. A creative red hair, the girl once known as, I'm going to butcher that name, Mendes, and the writhing, ever-twisting schemes of his dark mind, a battle like no other in the city's history rages on towards a conclusion even the gods themselves cannot foresee. This is going to be insane, y'all. Absolutely nuts. We haven't even finished the part 1 story, and I apologize for that, guys. I really need to get on that. As you guys know, we've got like 3 game anniversaries going on. I even stopped covering one of those games just because it was too much, and now I'm just behind. So we're gonna have to clean that up and get that going. I have to get part 2 out because part 3 looks like it's gonna be pretty nuts. New 4-star units. Here we go. White Wind Eyes. Let me see. I've got the information for her. I don't actually have the numbers. I didn't watch the live stream, but we'll cover all those tomorrow in the Before You Summon video. So, when it comes to eyes, the skills that we have so far, at least decoded. Skill 1, 120 MP, foes plural, slow, super light magic attack with ultra encounter rate, temporary magic boost, remove strength magic, magic resistance buffs, and self, magic agility, light attack damage, plus 80% for 6 turns. That'll actually severely help on our light team that we worked on yesterday. And sell 40% max HP barrier, 3 additional actions, foes plural, highlight magic attack with ultra penetration rate, skill damage 20% per self, magic agility, light attack damage buff, and allies 30% max HP, heal, and allies SAH charge 33% for 3 turns. That's just skill 1. Skill 2 is a 63 MP cost, foes plural, fast, magic, agility, and light resist down 40% for 4 turns. I'm sorry, for 3 turns. Allies, magic, agility, and light attack damage 40% for 3 turns. And allies remove AoE and single target damage taken debuffs. And foes, plural, AoE and single target damage taken plus 30% for 3 turns. Skill 3 is a 61 MP cost. Foes singular, slow, super light magic attack with ultra penetration rate. Skill damage 50% per self, magic agility, and light attack damage buff. Do the math on that. That becomes a 300% hit. And allies 20% MP heal and cure status ailments. Nuts. Eyes is bonkers. SA is a foe singular, so she's a record buster unit. Do note that. She's going to be a record buster unit. Well, sort of, actually. Just her SA is single target. So she'll still be great in Wargame. Damn. Foe's singular, ultralight magic attack with ultra penetration rate. Skill damage 40% per self, magic, agility, and light attack damage buff. That's lower than her single target attack. Okay. Self 80% MP heal and 4 additional actions. Foe's singular. Highlight magic attack with ultra penetration rate, skill damage 30% per self, magic agility and light attack damage buff, and allies 30% max HP barrier, and allies SA gauge charge gain 66%, and magic agility and light attack damage. Oh, magic agility and light attack damage buff 100%. Only 2 turns, but that's going to be replicated. And she does that for 3 turns. Eyes is nuts, y'all. Up next, we've got Leafia. Leafia is a skill 1, 127 MP cost, foes, plural, slow, thunder magic attack with ultra, just says slow thunder. It doesn't say whether it's a high, low, or just a regular thunder magic attack. Weird. With ultra on counter rate, temporary magic boost, remove agility, guard rate, and magic resistance buffs. Foes, plural, AoE damage taken 40% for 5 turns. Self magic plus 100% for 5 turns. And 4 additional actions. Foes, plural, high thunder magic attack with ultra penetration. Ultra on guard rate. I can read, I swear. Skill damage 50% per self thunder attack damage buff. And foes, plural, extend status debuffs by 3 turns. Skill 2, 231 MP cost. Ouch. Foes, plural, fast, high thunder magic attack with ultra and guard rate, temporary magic boost. Foes, plural, strength magic, dex, and thunder resist down 40% for 1 turn. And allies thunder attack damage and critical rate plus, thunder attack damage and critical rate plus 60% for 1 turn. And allies remove magic debuffs. Foes, plural, remove AoE damage taken reduction buffs. And allies gets a KO save as long as their HP is above 10%. Skill 3, 47 MP cost, foes singular, super thunder magic attack with ultra and guard rate, skill damage 100% per self magic buff, and 45. Oh, I'm sorry. That we're gonna get into the passives. We'll cover that in tomorrow's video. SA is a foes plural ultra thunder magic attack with ultra penetration rate, skill damage 120% per self magic buff, and remove status buffs and inflict stun. These units are pretty serious. And then we've got Belle. Belle's skill 1 is a 139 MP cost, self, fast, magic and guard rate and counter rate, and fire resist fire resist, earth resist, and light resist plus 80% for 5 turns. I'm terrible at reading today, apparently. And allies ground, magic, guard rate, counter rate, plus 40%, and AoE and single target damage taken down 40% for 5 turns. Self 40% max HP barrier, and 4 additional actions. Foes, plural, high water magic attack with 30% HP steal, and foes, plural, strength, magic, agility, and water resist down 40% for 3 turns. Allies strength, magic, and water attack damage plus 40% for 3 turns. Mouthful. Skill 2 is a 91 MP cost, foes, plural, super water magic attack with ultra and counter rate, temporary magic boost, physical and magic resist down 40%, AoE and single target damage taken plus 30% for 2 turns, and remove strength and magic, agility, and endurance and dex buffs. Skill 3 is a 42 MP cost, foe singular, high water magic attack, ultra penetration rate, skill damage 60% per self guard rate and counter rate buff. That's an interesting skill there. Oddly specific. Means building Belle is going to be really specific, a little more difficult than the average unit. SA is a foe's plural ultra water magic attack with ultra critical rate, skill damage 40% per self magic and guard rate and counter rate buff, and allies magic plus 120% for 3 turns. Remove physical resist and magic resist and AoE and single target damage taken debuffs. Whoo! Mouthful. They, of course, are on a Hero Festa banner. Kind of predictable. Bad news for me because I'm really low on Iris, which means today and tomorrow we are going to be farming Iris like crazy over here. Typical first pull is 200, second pull is 300, third pull is 300, fourth pull is 400, and 5 pull is 400. You can do this up to 4 times. So, yeah, gonna be expensive. So let's see, is that the usual? I think it's usually 4 times. I'm having a brain fart. So let's see. That is 300, 300 plus 400. That's 1,000 iris right there. Plus 1,600 times. Yeah, so the usual. So you're going to need a ton of iris for this. I don't know if I have that much. I don't even know if I have that much farmable in my account. We'll have to see. Big deal. One time only on the OnlyFans. So that'll be a thing. Hero Festa Gacha will, it says Thursday, 8/17. That is, of course, going to be Wednesday for the vast majority of us. Clear the Origin Saga for your choice to get a bond from any Hero Festa limited unit. Interesting. So part 3 will give you a bond from any Hero Festa. That works for me. Because I have a Hero Festa bond. I've been sitting on a Hero Festa bond. And only one of my units isn't broken. So long as I have good luck here, fingers crossed, we should be good. I might be able to MLB all of my Hero Festas on this banner. Fingers crossed. This is why I told you guys last week not to go crazy on that other banner. Hero Festa Bundle. This is going to be super worth. You get a 4-star guaranteed 11-draw ticket. You get 2 3-star guaranteed 11-draw tickets. 1 4-star guaranteed normal ticket. That's not going to be Hero Festa. That's going to be normal 4 stars. But you can't get Hero Festas on the 3-star ticket. So don't mistake. That means a huge amount right there. This will be an expensive bundle. Probably about 1,000 paid, but it'll be worth. Maybe it's going to be 800 paid? Ooh, it might be 800 paid. Because that's what they did last time with this. So Iris Hero... So, essentially, when you buy this, you get your 800 paid Iris. You get a hero bond for an adventurer. This is a bond you can only use on a Hero Festa unit. I actually have one of these from last time. And you get 800 paid, which usually means this is 800 paid. That'd be really cheap for this, but that may very well be what they're advertising, because that's what they did last time. If not, pretty darn close. This will be super worth, guys, because think about it. When you buy this, you get all of this, or at least pretty close to all of this, with a free Hero Festa bond. Or I say free, but not free by a long shot. This is paid Iris, but super worth. Super worth. All right. So here are all the quests. Clear all the quests to get a bond for a Hero Festa time limited unit. You can pull one or more. I said time limited. Hero Festa limited, which is whatever. Pull one or more of the all 4-star gacha by clearing them on very hard as well. Once more, is it wrong for all the 4 stars? So we get another 4-star. I think we got this last year too. So another all 4-star ticket here at the end. Clear to get a bond limit. Your choice of really flexing that. And here's another 1,000 Iris just in login bonuses. So clear all of this. You'll get once you clear part 3, you'll get another 100 Iris just for that clear. So we'll probably wind up having to do that tomorrow before I do my summons, I hate to admit. Free 11 draw gacha every day is back for the finale of this event. Bonus Iris campaign is back, of course, because, we wound up wailing. And this was something we hadn't mentioned yet, and it kind of deserves its own video. So JP 6th Anniversary Exchange. Collect all the medals and exchange them. We did not get medals up to this point. And I want to say this is the first time we've not gotten medals from the very start. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't remember us not getting medals. So now we'll be able to get the coins. We'll be able to exchange those for some really good items. That kind of warrants its own video. But yeah, the exchange will open up basically tomorrow. You'll have a certain number of coins you can acquire. The rewards generally are really good for this. But you kind of do have to pick because there's going to be a limited. So it says here a maximum of 6,300 coins are available. That's a ton of coins, though. That's a ton of coins. And you'll have up to the end of the year to redeem them. That's how it kind of always is. So that will warrant its own video. Here's everything you get out of here. This is how you get all your medals. So clear the Origin Saga Heroic Chorus, get 2,000 for that. 7th Zone, you're going to get another 200 for that. Telskir Abyss Season 15, which I'm really bad about doing, but now I'm going to have to do that. Ultimate War Game, we'll get up to 500 for that. 7th Zone, another 200 for that. So on and so forth. We'll cover this in its own video, but tons of ways to collect. Here's the exchange lineup. You get you can get a hero. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I read that as Hero Festa. Hero medals, flame amulets, gnome tickets, hero lights times 5. That's super worth. Ascension Fallen, 4-star guaranteed 11 draw tickets, super worth. JP Anniversary light. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be the 3,000 right there. The amount that is basically gonna be pick one unit from the anniversary. It's usually what they do there, and that's gonna be all these units right here that you can exchange for. So if you're missing a bond, you can go back in there and acquire one pretty easily. CP items, all that good stuff, tons of stuff. So extra story event will become available on 8/31. So end of this month, there is going to be an extra part of this. We will cover all of that. So here is where we're at right now. So let's get into this week's schedule. Of course, we get the new stuff is dropping. The new banners are dropping. The 11 draw daily is coming back. The all 4-star ticket is back, more or less. Clear Tomorrow's Story, get an extra 100 iris on top of what you would normally get. We get the 6th anniversary coins are back. I talked about this. This is super worth. Buy that and then buy the bundle. War Game will be back tomorrow evening. Make sure you guys finish up Record Buster tonight. I haven't dropped a video on this. I really meant to over the weekend, and it escaped me. So if you guys want to see a video on it real quick before it goes away, let me know, and maybe I can get one out. It'll be kind of a moot point because I won't be able to get one out until much later tonight. So I don't know if it'd be worthwhile. Maybe it'll help someone get the last minute runs in. Telskir Abyss is coming back, and then starting tomorrow, we get our 1,000 Iris login bonuses, and then next week, we have Gareth back for Record Busters. So, that is the news. So much going on, guys. And, on a personal note, I do want to say, a lot of you guys have been supporting this channel for a really long time. We are going to continue to support this game. I got a lot of the story events, the old story events and stuff like that, that we are going to start punching out after this anniversary event's done. We've had anniversary and a lot of hype things going on all the other channels. You guys know the other games we used to cover here got their own channels now, and so in light of that, it's been very difficult to get as much content out as I want to get out. But post the anniversary, it's going to give me a lot more free time. We won't have as much new stuff to cover for this game. And the anniversaries and all that are kind of, the big hype events for the other games are starting to cool off too. Summertime's really, really, really big. So I just want to thank you guys for all your support on this channel so far. We got more Donkuro coming up here really soon. We should start getting a lot more information on that. Basically, I expect they see this starting to ramp down. So maybe by this time next week, we might have another trailer out for that game or more information out for that game. That is coming really soon. We are going to be covering that big time. We've got novelizations coming out for this franchise. If you guys want to see me cover that, we definitely will. We've got more of the older stories for this game that we're going to be covering here as well. We're going to be finishing up the stories in this game, so this is far from over. But I know a lot of people feel really bittersweet about this anniversary, and self included. I just wanted to thank you guys for spending time with me, enjoying this. It's not over and done with by any stretch of the imagination, but it feels kind of like a turning point for us as a community, as the game we enjoyed, and then this kind of final hurrah for this game we've been enjoying for years now. But like I said, a lot more to come. I'm gonna turn this channel from this point on. Once this event ends, we're gonna go in essentially to kind of like remember Danmemo mode, remember this, remember that. We're going to start covering all those stories and doing all that kind of stuff, and that's really going to become what we're going to do with Danmemo as Don Crow starts kicking off. So, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe because we've got a lot more Danmachi content coming later on down the road. And like I said, this game has been so pivotal to this channel. I'm not ready to let it go, so we're going to cover as much as we can and basically make a whole, hey, remember this awesome game, remember all these stories, remember all this, is essentially where we're going with this channel next. So follow me on that quest if you haven't already, if you've been wondering what's the next step and all that. That's essentially where we're going to go. We're going to switch into Remember Danmemo mode, essentially once this anniversary kind of starts to peter out, so to speak. So if you haven't subscribed, it's a great time to do so. Remember the game, remember the stories, and we've got more for this franchise coming up in the future, and we've got the brand new game coming up soon. So I hope to see y'all there for that, and we'll be back tomorrow for the summons. So yeah, join us there for that live. See you guys again real soon.